Social networks. There are also social networks, which is under the control of marine spirit. I was assigned by the Siren of Seduction to operate in social network platform like Facebook. Marine agents and ladies of the water world have opened many accounts online and people are following them. They have many Facebook and WhatsApp group and millions are joining them, even Christian. And I had under my leadership several influencers in Ivory Coast, in France, in the United States, even in South Korea. I oversee these influencers. Why? Because the mermaid of the water had given me control in social media. I had a group of girls who expose themselves and post indecent picture to catch men attention. These influencers had tattoos, piercings and dressed indecent. I also led a group of girls who walk around in bikinis taking picture to post on social media to get men to lust after them. Seductive content were dictated by Water Siren. I even put inspiration in their thoughts to entice men with photo. When you look to admire the shape and bodies these ladies of the water, you have fallen in the net of captivity. When you put likes on this photo, it's as if you are selling your soul, your will, and you are bound in the spiritual world of water. You should not be surprised that every time you see that you are killing people or you are eating with people. We call it witchcraft, the work of the mermaid of the water. Every time you do something on social media that is not in the context of evangelizing or talking about God, you are in danger, for these platforms are controlled by mermaid. People are in spiritual prison below the water because of lustful eyes on social network. They have their names written in the book of the principality of social media. These days ladies are posting pictures of their vacation in bikini exposing their body. Many are showing their piercing, tattoo, bead. They are doing prostitution on social networks when they are posting nudity on networks, and the mermaid of the waters writes their name in the book. She sends it to Satan and Satan sends it to God for accusation. Demons had full rights over you and they accuse you in front of God. Even those who are in these groups by mistake have their spirit bound. The subscribers of YouTube channel of Ladies of Water are sold. Social networks are made to distract the youth. Every time a young person or a believer sits in front of social networks for 2 hours, 3 hours or 4 hours without doing anything good, just scrolling on his TikTok or his Instagram or his WhatsApp, his prayer life is eroding and decreasing. And since these platforms belong to wicked spirit of water, the demons of social media can make claim on your soul, because you spend all the time in front of this network and they may reclaim your soul. Demon come at night to make claim and to people's spirit to take them to captivity and spiritual prison because of social media, because of addiction to social network. Many people's spirit is already underwater being used by water spirit that controls social media.com. Among demon of social media there are demon of Instagram. These are demon that shoot the believer with the arrow of slumber to remove prayer life, for the mermaid has planned that the social network platform Instagram will make people sleepy. The more you spend time in front of it, you are claimed and taken in spiritual prison. In social networks platform like Facebook, demon flesh have been sent and mandated to create explicit and pornographic groups of perversion. Many people are ambushed and invited to join these group of ladies of the sea in Facebook. The moment you press the invitation and join button to join the group, you are already connected to the demons of perversion. Demons of sexuality who are mermaid and ladies of the waters. You have opened a door and have become linked to women that are water spirit minutes flesh. In the night when you sleep, your spirit is transported by these spirit and you are already working for the mermaid of the waters. And if you do not quickly get out of this kind of group, your soul is locked up in the marine kingdom. Cartoon. I would like to urge people who follow this testimony to send your children to deliverance, because the cartoons have already possessed your children, and without knowing it, all the children of the earth who watch the cartoons are in unconscious witchcraft. Send your children to deliverance yourself. All servants of God who wear the adornments and accessories of Jezebel and stuff that shines must be delivered, because the mermaid of the waters is unleashed. Satan is unleashed. He has planned all these things to claim our soul. He has planned all these things to initiate children into unconscious witchcraft in the world of water. So every time you see that there is no progress in what you do, it is because you are spiritually linked. Stop putting the cartoons on television for your children. Stop spending your time in front of social networks, if it is not to evangelize. Each time a child sits in front of an educational cartoon or in front of a cartoon just to distract himself, he is moving away a little more from God, and each time he moves away from God the demons approach him and they base themselves on that to come and claim his soul. On the spiritual level, the cartoons that we see on TV are not made by machines, they are not made by application modules, they are made directly under the world of water, and we recorded this to publish them everywhere on the whole earth. The cartoons are not good, they are there to control the thoughts of children, to make them like robots, to put them in a canvas of thought, to tell themselves that no, this is what is good and what my parents say is not good. Word of God that instructs no cartoon. There are toys that we give to children on Christmas days, or on their birthdays. We must be careful whenever we bring toy home. When you give a toy to your child, especially if it is a doll figurine or a cartoon character, his soul become attached to this doll that you gave him. His soul is attached to this figurine. For example, when I was in witchcraft I worked for the Mermaid of the Water. I had several collections of dolls, figurines and games, especially mermaid dolls. In the evenings often this doll came to life and was animated and we talk. She would say, what should we do today, what is the program? Every time you give a mermaid doll to your daughter spiritually, her soul is changing into a mermaid. She takes the appearance of this doll that you gave her. Then the mermaid has the right to possess her soul. Every time you offer a remote-controlled car to your child, his soul can be locked in this remote-controlled car. Every time you offer construction Legos or a tower, his soul can be locked in this tower. In the night it become a strong tower or an altar that is built where his soul cannot get out. Every time you offer clothes, bag or shoes having a drawing of a cartoon character, a satanic code connect to the child's spirit, and we the spirits and agents of the devil who work with these things have the right to come and possess his body, to take his spirit to use it in witchcraft. We had the right to claim his soul, or even enter his body to do things that the child does not want to do. Often evil spirits go through these codes to make children have epileptic seizures. Every time you offer the child shoes on which there is a cartoon character, a spirit can be attached to his foot, and this spirit links him to altars of reclamation of the marine spirit of water. The child's spirit would be claimed by the spirits of snake. It is necessary to avoid offering clothes with drawings on them. Pajamas having drawings of cartoon characters must be avoided. Video game. The Marine Kingdom control video games industry. The video game industry works in such a way that children and teen, even adult, become addicted. They become immersed to a point that they look forward to the latest games, like Fortnite video games. Games like Fortnite teach the youth how to kill people. Thanks to this game, in this the enemy is possessing the youth and adult with the spirit of the dragon and the spirit of mammon. The dragon directly links them to the demon of murder, the demon of suicide, the demon of madness and the love of money, things that God already abhors. Every time you sit down in front of a video game and become addicted, your spirit is translated in the dimension and realm that you see in that game. Those who play Fortnite find themselves in the world of Fortnite. In this dimension of games they are avatars. An avatar is a demon who is personalized. People spend their hard-earned money, even steal, in order to log in the game Fortnite just to buy this avatar. This avatar is spiritually linked to your soul. All these people who have several avatars on Fortnite and G-Impact on Avakin on Nintendo, each time you buy an avatar with physical money, it is as if you are selling your soul. You buy an avatar or a sword or something, you are giving even more strength to these spirits to take control of your soul and your heart and thoughts and to do what they want to do with you. Every time you comply with these requests, these demons can come take even your appearance and then attack you in your dreams. That's why it is very dangerous to play video games, because these video games are there to disturb thoughts of the youth. When people play Fortnite and fail to the next level, they get angry because they can't move up level. After 2 months or 3 months of play, they are still at one level while their friends have advanced. These are the same friends with whom they play online who come to make fun of them at school. They say, you don't know how to play, it's you we kill first. Every time you play Fortnite and you can't level up, it puts anger and depression in them. These are things that are likely to make you want to commit suicide. For behind Fortnite there are dragon spirits, there are snake spirits, there is the demon spirit. The Fortnite game, even every time you buy avatar or sword in the Fortnite game, it's like when you go to a charlatan and pay money that connect you with the spirit. It's your soul that you're selling when you meet the demand of the charlatan. It's the same thing that happens with video games, especially video games that are paid for online. So every time people take their money to pay for game, they are blocking their finances, they are blocking their grace, and then they are blocking their progress. And there are those say to themselves that they want to be professional gamers. They are often handed plaques on YouTube, diamond plaques. These plaques are doors and entrance to the spiritual world. Every time we locate a gold, diamond or silver plate in a house of a YouTuber or a professional game player, no matter who he is, we don't pass his plates, we come and destroy his life. They are chained in the world of witchcraft, and all the wizards who see you, they recognize you as a wizard. There are also these people, children of 9, 10 or 13 years old, who are locked in the spiritual world but who do not know that they are locked in the spiritual world because they work on YouTube every day, even who do not know their soul is chained in the world of witchcraft, and all those who are subscribed to them lead them into the world of witchcraft. All these people who follow known YouTubers or who follow girls because of their daily life, because of their vlog, because of what they do, because of their way of dressing, because of their tutorial, whenever you follow them, this is selling their soul. And if they are in conscious witchcraft, or if they work for the mermaid of the Yui consciously, they allow themselves to take your soul. You who followed her on YouTube or on Instagram or on Facebook or even on Twitter, she allows herself to take your soul and go sell you to the mermaid of the Yui to gain subscribers, to gain influence. It's witchcraft. They are the ones who make unboxing videos. They have such a new game today, or they have had such a car today, or they are the ones who make series to please children. In fact, the reality behind this is that often there are some who know that they are doing this consciously, who are to give birth in his children who watch them. They are to give birth in them envy, jealousy and lust. But there are some who do not know, and Cuxa, now playing Testimonio Impact Anti-Desuhushado 11 Dias NLA Selva Amazonas Salvado por Jesus Jesus Dios Faso. Every time you are changing your soul, you are changing your person. You wear disguises to go to festivals, to go to a gathering, a group of people, to become like the character, to take on his character, his way of thinking, his way of being. Hector Ranjo Servo de Cristo TV.